Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andree. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Hi. My video today is going to be a continuance from last week's video where I was talking about trends I hope we bin. This week I'm talking about trends that are actually going to be trending in the winter autumn season, and we are going to be seeing a lot more of in 2022. These are predictions of mine, but I've checked and they're also facts. You're in a rut, you don't know what to do with your hair this winter, you may want to go back to wigs, you may want to wear your own hair, you want to do something with your hair, keep watching. I'll be talking about what is going to be in and hot. So you know, the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be the Pixie Cut. Pixie cuts are always in, but one thing about Pixie cuts that I've always sort of wanted to be highlighted. I remember when Victoria Beckham and when Rihanna had their Pixie Cut, there was like an influx of clients who really wanted the Pixie Cuts. They loved it, they wanted it, and it was probably one of my favorite times because I felt like, you know, like everyone was wearing this sort of classic, very pretty, very understated, long sideburns, just beautiful cuts, and I just think it suited women so much. So I'm almost bubbling over waiting for either a celebrity or someone of great influence to do a Pixie Cut like that. But the Mia Farrow Pixie Cut is going to be in. Now I know that it's like Mia Farrow slash boyish, simple, understated Pixie Cut, quite a boyish haircut, but keeping the sideburns, because we love the sideburns. We don't want to cut them off. Keep the sideburns, why not off? But you know, I absolutely cannot wait to see how this one plays out. I love to see sort of like a Pixie Cut that you could just play with your hands. I want to see less curls, more layering, more, you know, cut definition, like everything will be in the cut. I love hairstyles like that, like more bumping, so you can kind of see how the cut was done. They're so easy to maintain as well, and it doesn't take so much, it hasn't got so much structure, so you don't need it to be super sharp and lined up all the time. Like in the summer we saw a lot of lines. I've been doing a lot of like lines in the hair. I've been doing a lot of like structured, very boxy, and then a lot of, you know, very girly, very soft, playful curls. And that's what summer's about. Like, we barely had a summer, but that's what summer's about. It's about playing with your hair, doing cuts. And even though, you know, we're kind of phasing out into a brave new world now, I would love to see where the Pixie Cut game goes. For my second prediction, which is also kind of teamed up with Pixie Cuts, but it's more for the naturals. Now I personally call natural cuts, natural shortcuts, also Pixie Cuts, because they are kind of the same. But you know, for the rest of the world it's called taper cuts. Now I want to see taper cuts become a thing. Like I want it to have its own section in the fashion world, in the hair industry. I know it's already out there, but it's kind of like something that's in the industry. People love big hair and all of that jimmy jazz, and I love that too, but I really want to see where people take their shortcuts. I would love to see dimension, I would love to see a little bit of color. I would love to see Pixie cuts that have, Pixie natural cuts that have like sort of like a different shape other than the triangle or the kind of high toppy ones. I would love to see those that kind of are a little bit more on top but quite soft on the sides. I love cuts like that. I think they look so beautiful on women, and it just accentuates the facial features, and it just looks so. I'm moving on and going still into the naturals. I have been really playing with curly hair, doing some curl cutting, and I've been loving it. So definitely something that's coming out is the sun-kissed afros. I would love to see it in all shapes and sizes. I really love it on massive hair, kind of like Beyonce in her Austin Powers sort of video. I would love to see like that sort of, you know, color, that sort of shape. I love that look. Now we're definitely going to be seeing more sharp bobs, and I've already started to see a lot of like my clients coming in and requesting the bob. All it takes, like I said, is a celebrity to do it, and Megan Good was actually one of the celebrities that did come up with the nice soft, the side parted sharp bob that she had. It was a little bit textured. I absolutely love that look. It was like a chin length bob. Like chin length bobs are going to be in 2021, 2020, in 2020, winter 2021, 2022. Like that is going to be in. So I want to see a lot more of those haircuts, because guys, you know how much I love a bob. I just think there's something so sexy about it when it's done right. I love the way it shapes around the chin. I love the movement of a bob. I love how you can take a bob with curly hair. I just love a bob. So to know that sharp bobs, chin length bobs specifically, are going to be in, and classic bobs, how can I wait? How can I wait? How can I wait? So since coming back into the salon, I've noticed that I have been doing a lot more colour. Now that colour wasn't really something that I was doing a lot of, mainly because, you know, that it wasn't such a practice thing. Most people just want their hair black, and I've been trying to get my clients to go over, just be a little bit more adventurous with their hair and wear their hair out more. I think one of the issues that we have in our community is that we love to I call it overprotective style. I think there comes a point where you should just wear your hair out. Like, you've been protective styling it for so long, what are you going to do with it? So one of the things that I am definitely telling a lot of my clients is play with your hair a little bit. Try having some highlights, try a little bit of this. So knowing that highlights is going to be coming in and face framing highlights. So I've been playing around with it, and I just can't wait to see what kind of colors people are going to be requesting. I'm definitely going to be you know, trying to get my clients to do some soft highlights, not necessarily bright, but it's all about making sure that you go for highlights that you can transition into in the summer with. So if you're going for quite low coppery or like kind of chestnutty brown highlights or honey brown highlights, and then in the summer you can add a few highlights just to make that pop even more. So it's a very transitional hairstyle that I think can be both brought down and brought back up as the seasons change, and it's so good to know that that is coming in, because I just think that, as especially in the UK, I don't know about the rest of the world, but I know that we are very like conservative, and maybe it's because I wasn't really into colour as much as to why my clients were doing it, but now your girl wants you to colour your hair. Okay, another one that's going to be going are the bangs. The bangs. Now the thing about bangs is that they just either really work or they really don't. Like, your face either really suits them or really doesn't. Another thing is, you can get really fed up of bangs like really quickly. So the outgrown sort of shaggy bangs that kind of graze over the eye or just like sit here, I love those. Those are like my favorite type of bangs, the ones that you can hardly see, but when you shake it, it's kind of like, you know, in your face, whatnot. I absolutely love those. So I would like to see more of that, because you know what, a lot of clients who are kind of transitioning out of bad weaves or things like that would probably benefit from that sort of look, because it means that you don't have to hide behind, a wig, or you don't have to do any of that stuff. And it's also worth trying. I would also love to see bangs with curls. I know that's going to be in. I've seen it and I want to see it. I would like to see it in action. I would like to see curly bangs, but not like necessarily, I would like to see proper curly bangs, because I think those are so unique and so beautiful. I know there's different ones, there's different sort of trends going on and predictions going on for the next year, but these are the ones I'm actually really interested in. So let me know which ones that you like, which ones you may be trying. When it comes to trends, you don't always have to go into it, but sometimes it's nice to just pick out one of the things and one of the ways that trends hit. Most of the time it's either with clothes, or it's with cuts, or if it's colour. Like, try and get one rather than maybe trying to get all. So whereas I'm talking about pixie cuts, you might pick a pixie cut, you might pick a bob, but not necessarily the highlights. So it's always about just trying to see what's in and seeing where you can fit into it. So let me know what you may be trying next time. Let me know what your look is going to be for the next few months, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.